Hey friends, come along with me as I make this teriyaki beef and broccoli at home that tastes just as good or maybe even better than Chinese takeout for a fraction of the cost. Let's get started. I took 1 pound of ground beef and I'm just going to chop that up, but I want to have kind of bigger pieces. So I'm not going to chop it up as small as I normally would. And we're going to let that start cooking on the stove. Then we're going to take 2 heads of broccoli and we want to cut these up into just little bite-sized pieces, little florets, and I'll speed this up, but I just took each one of those and just chopped it into little pieces. Now we're going to go back over to the stove and let's get some seasoning on this meat. You could technically just put on some salt and pepper, but we're going to make it a little bit fancier. I did a little bit of soy sauce and a little bit of hoisin, which is so good. If you don't have hoisin, you could use maybe a little bit of sugar or brown sugar. That gives it that nice sweet flavor. I did add some minced onions. You could use real onions also. And then I used some crushed red pepper. And the last thing I used is a little bit of this Lawry's garlic salt. Use your favorite seasonings. Just make sure your meat has some seasoning on it. I stirred that all around. We want to get all that good flavor in the nooks and crannies of that ground beef. Now from here, we're going to use 1 packet of this Knorr teriyaki noodles. Now, if you have a larger family to feed, you could definitely put in 2 packets of this or even 3. Now I added 1.5 cups of water, those teriyaki noodles, and then we're going to stir that all around, and we want to make sure that those noodles are just about all underneath that water because this needs to boil until they're completely done. Once you have that all stirred together and you see that most of the noodles are under the water, now we're going to bring over the broccoli and we're going to add that on top. Now the broccoli just needs to steam on here. You don't need to stir it in. And actually you don't want to stir it in because you want to make sure those noodles stay submerged in that water. Now we're going to put a lid on this for 10 minutes. That's it. 10 minutes later, here we go. Our meal is done. 1 pot, super easy, inexpensive, so delicious. This tastes just as good or maybe even better than Chinese takeout. I did serve this with a salad alongside, but you could definitely add more noodles to this and just make it a 1-pot meal for everyone in your family. You can see that the broccoli is nice and bright, but it is tender. It was done perfectly after that 10 minutes of steaming. I added a few little sesame seeds on the top. Of course, not necessary, but it does look good and they taste good too. And we had a Thai salad kit on the side, and here is our reaction. I got the taste tester.
Did you order Chinese takeout?
I was gonna say, any kind of takeout is so expensive nowadays. This is a great way you can make like a beef and broccoli at home or like a teriyaki beef at home.
That's good or better than takeaway.
We'll find out. Let's try it. I have not tasted it yet. I should have. I normally taste everything I'm cooking, but
it's nice and hot.
That is good.
That's soy. If you hoisin,
soy and hoisin. If you don't have hoisin, you could just do soy, maybe a little bit of sugar. Yeah, that's good.
That's as good as China one down the street. It's very good.
Try making this, you guys. So much cheaper, and it is so delicious.
It is very good.
You could use frozen broccoli. You could use other vegetables, but yes, definitely try this. This is that Thai cashew salad that comes pre-made from Walmart. It's like $3.50 a bag. You have some right here.
Oh, I know I like that because I just had it last week on my own.
I didn't. Oh, ginger. That's good too.
You love that flavor.
I do love that flavor. So, let me think. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This whole meal is going to be less than $15.
Wow.
Because the meat, the veggie, the noodles, and then the bag of salad. Yeah, this whole thing is going to be under $15. And we're serving 3 people.
Comfortably, yeah.
Oh, you guys should try this. It's delicious. Thanks for watching.